Disclaimer. This video is made for entertainment purpose only, it doesn't mean to hurt anyone, and don't take it seriously.
All right, Meatbot guys, you listen. MC, how's it been going?
Been doing all right. How about yourself? I get a little preview to this episode.
The story of the last week. So I've been attending the chiropractor for the last 2 weeks because we went to a show in Yuma, Arizona. Yuma is on the way to San Diego. So the original plan was to have a show in San Diego, California. And for the past 2 months, I've been promoting this show, going with my buddy Keith. We ended up bringing in a veteran comic named Bob Kubota, who's been around since Star Search. And so we all went on a road
That was
trip.
hosted by what?
The guy
Ed
used to be
McMahon,
on Bob
right?
Carson, Johnny Carson show.
Ed McMahon's son.
So we went on this road trip and we decided that we were going to stay in Yuma and then head to San Diego. When I booked this show in Yuma, these two dudes said, yeah, we got a room. We're going to have a good show, blah, blah, blah. When I got the flyer, it said Arizona Marketplace. And I was like, what is Arizona Marketplace? And I'll talk about them because they're going out of business anyways. We were the last show, second show and last show at this venue. This is done. This venue's closed. But this venue's a swap meet. So I've never done a show at a swap meet before at 5:30 in the afternoon.
Is it an outside or indoor swap meet?
It was inside like an airplane hangar.
Oh,
the best way to describe it. It looked like it. So Bob, who does shows for U.S. military, said it's a lot. This is a lot like the U.S. military shows. It's like in airplane hangars or in just buildings that look like there's no air, there was no lighting. It was just a building. Like it looked like they housed sheep and cattle and stuff in there for the 4-H or something. Which I made a joke about that, and everybody was just like, "Yeah, it's fucking dumb." So,
how many people were there?
26.
Ooh,
I know, in a room that could probably hold 300. So, these two young guys, give them credit, they're trying to run a show. So, they put us in this room, and when we got there, I really didn't map out. The stage was nice, but I didn't really map out the stage and didn't really think about the lighting and the sound. And they did a good job. They hired a DJ, but he brought in lights. Let me email these to myself. He brought in these lights that are used for clubs, like clubbing, like
like disco ball type lights. No,
no.
Between sets, we're gonna dance and do the fun. Be funky.
We're just gonna hang out in this room. So I'll send these pictures and I'll share them with you. But the biggest thing was the show started at 5:30 in the afternoon. So it's like that's pretty early for a
Friday
show.
Or is it the middle
Saturday.
Of the week? Or
it was Saturday.
It's a Saturday show at that time. Oh,
but still, I mean, when we got to the swap meet to check it out,
swap meet and comedy.
The best way to describe it is everybody was on scooters, and they were enjoying live music in this other part of the property, and everybody had the one biggest thing, the selling point there was you could buy about 4 pairs of socks for $6. And so that was like the biggest thing. Every little booth,
not
like,
even
buy 4 pairs of socks.
Not even $1 a pair. That's horrible. Still horrible.
But they were good socks. So
were they there to see comedy, or were they there for the swap meet?
So when we got there, the swap meet was really busy. Like it was packed. There was tons of people in the swap meet. So we thought, this could be promising. This could be something.
Kind of wish you to tell me this story. part of it off the air now because I keep thinking about what this is coming to.
So this could be a promising room, So we're like, okay, this looks cool. And so we walked around the swap meet, and then Bob told us all the stories about being a, U.S. He goes to the U.S. Army bases and does comedy. And so we go to the show, and there's about
which are what normally in airplane hangars because
that's what I mean. That's
in one spot.
So I'll show you the first room. So the first room is let me see if I can pull it up. First, this is what it looked like. So can you see it?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So that's where
it
all
looks
the
like a lot
were.
nicer airplane hangar than I've been thinking of.
No, well, it's not an airplane. It's like a barn.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, it's all plastic roofing and like tarps, and you could see the bluish kind of lighting in the back.
So
it's still light outside, right?
So around you is a swap meet. Obviously, this is a little offshoot of the swap meet.
Yeah, this is a back area,
like
where they would have like
High Rollers Club, the casino,
where
take you into comedy.
It's the back room of where they would have like a gun show or something. Okay. That's basically describe it. Or they would have like a meeting, the town hall meeting or something. There's no lighting, so you have to do this during the day. So it starts at 5:30, and it gets dark. So I'm for some reason billed to close the show. Like I'm the last comic on stage.
There is no gong. There's no cane. It's just when the sun goes down, your set is over.
Well, and that's the thing is, so they like, we put in these lights, these rope lights to have it for the show. And I thought, well, that's cool. But the problem with that whole setup is let me see if I can blow this up. It's not, I don't know how to describe it, but
comedy in a closet.
What? Yeah. So by the time I get on, the sun's down. The sun's down, and this is what it looks like.
Don't let the sun go down on me. Yeah.
So this is what it looks like. I look like I'm in a haunted house, right?
If I try to do comedy, nobody can see me.
It's all blue. The light shining.
That's still a little more light. Yeah, I was thinking.
Oh fuck no! This is bullshit.
Oh really? That just looks
the light is shining up in my face, like up in my eyes, so I can't see anything. Okay, so I can't see shit. And so I'm just thinking, this is bad. This is bad. I can't
going
see
to end
nothing.
Badly, folks.
So I turn around to comment the stage and how dark it is. And I go to walk to the back of the stage to say, look at all these colorful lights on the wall. Lo and behold, the stage doesn't go all the way to the wall. There's a trap door somewhere in that stage. And I fucking walk right off the back of the stage. And so I just walk I'm like, look at all these. I just fall off the stage.
Oh, jeez.
So
are there gasps at that point or laughing?
Nobody.
This guy's the greatest improv physical comic we've ever seen.
Holy shit! This guy did a pratfall. So when it happened, I had a beer in my hand, and the beer goes like it shoots up like a water fountain, and I'm like, I have my microphone. It's dead silent, and I don't know if anybody laughed or not, but all in my head is I'm thinking, oh motherfucker, I just fell off the stage. And so it felt like an hour's time went by, but it was probably seconds. And I thought to myself, I just started and I still have 30 minutes to talk. And so I have to regroup in my head. And so I'm just staring at the wall.
Are you just telling jokes while you're laying down on the bottom of the stage? I'm paralyzed, except for my right hand and my mouth. I'm talking.
Oh, yeah, jokes. That was the other thing. Is it fucking totally jammed my back? Like It felt horrible. So nobody recorded this. Thank God it's not out there. Nobody saw it.
You wouldn't have seen it anyways. It was too dark.
You would have seen me fall off the back of the stage. You saw it. You would have just seen just boof. Like, so on my head, I thought, fucking, so I have to say something about what just happened. I can't just ignore the fact that I fell off the stage. So I've never, ever, ever had anything like that ever happen. I mean, I may have stumbled or something, but I never fell off the fucking back of the stage.
Stage on an island. Be careful in case you fall off the stage. There's an island stage.
Yeah, there's a moat around the stage.
We will fill it with alligators or sharks, depending on how bad of a comedian you are.
Why the fuck when you fill the back? Why wouldn't you push the stage all the way to the back of the wall?
To put some pillows down there if you can't physically put it to the back of it.
Yeah. What the fuck? Put a curtain or something. Do something. Because afterwards I told him, I said, that's dangerous, man. If anybody's walking around and they walk backwards to do something, they're going to fall off the fucking stage. Yeah. So, needless to say,
how did you recover?
I hurt my back. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, fucking back. Like the side of my leg is just hurting. And so I get back on stage and I said, well, that was fucking great. And no one kind of laughed. And then I had to think, man, this looks bad. Like, I don't know. Like, it's almost like a person passing out or something on stage. That did happen at the Improv. Did you ever hear someone did pass out on the stage?
No. How did they? So, they just fainted from anxiety or something?
I don't know.
Too many.
I mean, this shit does happen. You know, not all the time, but it does happen, and it's a fear. It's a fear for comedians to see someone fall off the stage. So her name was Heather McDonald. Now, actually, I was at this show. I wasn't at the show. I was at another show, and someone said, "Hey, did you hear that Heather McDonald just passed out at the at the Improv?" And I was thinking, no. And again, she's not recovering from this.
How many years ago was this?
I don't know, probably 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, okay. It wasn't like...
Now, this could have been me. I could have been popular. I could have had so many views. But here's her at the stage.
That's a nice stage compared to what you had.
Oh, you probably can't hear the sound on this either.
No, I can't. No.
God dang it, man. I am sucky. How many years have I been doing this? I don't know the fuck I do. Oh, the Improv? The Improv's a really nice stage.
Yeah, that does look cool.
Here.
No, double vaxxed, booster, flu shot.
Oh, so it must have been during COVID.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, see?
I have the shingle shot too.
Yeah.
Ready?
And
watch what happens,
get
though.
My period. What? Yes.
So you wonder what's going on right now.
This is good. Yeah, you think this will be a bit.
Twice. Did shows, meet and greets. Never got
starting
COVID.
To breathe heavy.
Clearly,
you can hear it.
Jesus loves me the most. Seriously.
She's starting to look a little out of it.
So nice. So nice.
Here it is, yo. Oh shit. Now.
So you would think she's doing a bit, yeah. Especially, well, legitimately, people have been passing out. Obviously, you know, unless you're watching something that they'll never show you, like censored media. But yeah, immediately you would think, oh, that's a bit she's doing. That's pretty good.
So nice.
Wow, except for the smacking of her head across the ground, that would be holy shit. And
everybody laughs like they.
Yeah, I mean, because you would think she set that up perfectly. How long does it take for someone to help?
Hey, seriously.
You're like,
we got it. God damn it. Hey. No,
we've never seen her do this bit before.
Nothing's better to come to your rescue than the server from the Improv and one of the stand-up comedians. Don't call an ambulance.
Wait a minute.
There you go. Make sure you got the microphone. They think she's having a seizure.
Oh.
Now, can't recover from that shit, can you?
Her mom coming in from the side.
She's a little older than that. Her mom. Her mom. Now, comedians have also died on stage.
Yeah, that's sad. Who died on stage?
There was a comedian who died on stage. I know that happened too. Let me see if I can find that video. But anyway, she was okay.
It's just them with an off switch. How dare you say anything about any vaccines? cuts her brain.
Dude, but she went down.
Little did they know we could do this to Coach JC, and he falls off the
Dude,
stage.
I fell. Yeah, I didn't fall like that. That would have been worse. Just ugh. But it is something that have been on stage where I feel lightheaded. Like I feel like, oh fuck, man. I don't feel like I'm stable. And so sometimes
is it from too many beers you've had before you went up there, or just
I don't know. Like I said,
stress related mechanism maybe that making you lightheaded?
Well, you gotta think about it. So your adrenaline's probably fucking pumping as soon as you get on stage. So you're feeling a little amped up. And if you didn't eat properly, or if you feel like maybe you drank a beer and it causes blood sugar or something to go off or whatever, and then you just feel kind of out of it. But it does feel like sometimes you do get lightheaded, you feel a little shitty on stage, and then you feel like you're gonna go like pass out, which would be fucking embarrassing. But again, how many views?
Do you ever have to go on stage and you've had to take a shit or something? You're like, motherfucker, I can't do anything. Piss for sure.
I had to piss super bad. I mean, that video I just showed you got 2 million views of her fainting on stage. So again, that was what I was at another show. Actually, I was at another show when that went down, and so I never thought. God dang it! So I never thought that I would ever be that way. Get out of that. Can you hear?
No.
Can you hear this? Can you hear any of this?
No.
Okay, good.
Good. What do you play?
So D.L. Hughley's passed out on stage. It looks like
D.L. Hughley. That sounds familiar.
He's a comedian that I think this happened. What? This happened 5 years ago. We won't show TMZ because we'll get booted. Actually, no, TMZ didn't boot us. It was the wrestling thing that booted us, huh? They showed wrestling and we couldn't fucking show it. Anyways,
audio, video, nothing could be.
So this happened. So that was COVID. So I think it was after COVID that she
off switch.
This one, Hugh passed out on stage.
Good night.
Here he is. Check out the excellent filming.
Huh.
You're gonna miss it when Trump takes him away.
It's a recording of a computer screen.
Does he fall off the chair? I don't think I've ever seen this before.
We came back.
No, I've never seen
D.L. Hughley. You've seen D.L. Hughley's show, right? You've seen the show.
His name sounds really familiar. Like I probably would recognize him. I can't from that recording of a computer screen going sideways.
Oh yeah, this guy's recording the television. Oh.
Oh.
So he must have like. Let's see what he says. See if he says something.
They call it, they were immigrants.
You could just hear his breathing change.
Yeah,
right? You can just hear everything changing. So.
Maybe that's a doctor who came that quickly because there's nothing he did that you would have.
Well, he started collapsing, started sinking.
Oh,
down.
is that what he was doing? Okay,
yeah. So comedy, you're right there. So what do? You can't fucking, you have to go through the show, and comics got attacked on stage. I think we've talked about that before, but passing out on stage, falling off the stage.
It's almost like we've talked about the parallels, since we both promoted. Like it's almost like you need a medic, like a wrestling event. You have a medic on hand just in case this comedian falls off the stage. We have a doctor on hand. Runs out the paramedic box.
What do you really do? You can't really stop the show, and people. They have stopped the show. They have sent people out. I'm sure the McDonald's because she was.
JC, keep telling jokes.
Yeah.
Can't get up. Keep telling jokes.
Laying on the ground. I noticed that there's a lot of crackers and chips underneath the stage. Anybody ever sweep under here? Anybody ever thought about vacuuming? So
it was a good crowd here tonight. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
I know. I can't feel my legs. They're a little numb. I think I hurt myself, but on with the show.
Keith, Keith, can you come over here and help me, Keith?
Whoa, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I
gotta Keith runs out. That's the X. My buddy's down. My buddy's down.
Keith, on the other hand, he says, I thought you did it on purpose. Oh, yeah. That's what I fucking did. I said, let me fall off the stage. Look at so many views.
That was a good job. Good job, JC. It was great when you fell off the stage.
Right in the beginning of the show. Let's see. I'm gonna fall off the stage, and
that almost looked real. Yeah. That almost looked real. Good job.
So, needless to say, I did something to my back, and for the past 2 weeks, I've been going to the chiropractor. And yesterday, he cracked my back so good that it sounded like knuckles. But I have this bulging disc in the middle of my back that's just sticking out saying, hello, I'm here to make your back hurt every time you stand up. So hopefully sooner or later I'll be back to normal. But the dangers of comedy is not just not getting laughters. You could also physically be injured on stage. So I know you think wrestling's dangerous. Try fucking comedy.
It took a comedic bump, folks.
That would have been funny. Back off, I'm a trained professional.
That was a hell of a bump that comedian did last night.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see a comedian? He flipped backwards, and that other comedian, Keith, came out and gave him RKO.
It'll be like the time when, what was it? When Hulk Hogan choked at that one, was it Belzer? And then he jumped right back. And then he jumps right back up after he falls. He gets up and he's like, okay, we'll be right back. And blood's like dripping down his head. That's what it looked like. I fell off the stage. I just jumped up. Hey, what's up? Everything's cool.
Pop right back up. Hey, folks, I'm fine.
Hey, does anybody have a dog?
What a lot of people don't realize, especially when you get into the upper years or past the maybe middle-aged years, is
take copper.
One fall. No, it's nothing to do with copper. One fall could do a lot of damage. It doesn't matter how you fall, where you fall. Any fall when you're in your 40s, 50s, and you're in trouble.
Bob Saget hit his head in his hotel room and died. So
that's what he died of?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Blunt force trauma?
Yeah.
I thought he died of some other cause.
No, they said that he hit his head somehow, and then he didn't feel good, so he went and laid down, and that's all she wrote, baby.
Oh, like a concussion that you're not supposed to go to sleep after?
Well, that's not necessarily true, but he could have had a brain bleed or something. So hitting your head at the older ages is not a good thing.
Yeah.
But he fell. They said he was in his hotel room. They think he might have slipped and fell and hit his head in the shower. They're not too sure, but yeah. So,
well, I guess we got to set up, kind of those handicap railings for you at your home and all those other things. On stage too. Walker. Just in case, folks. I need this walker.
I need a railing. I'll have it in my little request before the show. I need railings within certain areas of me.
It's not because I'm a COVID freak. I just need to be in this safety cone. So in case I fall off the stage, I will just fall in this bubble.
Safety cone. I need to have at least 4 padded areas to fall off on. I need 4 railings. My microphone also is a cane.
Comedian in a bubble suit.
I
would have been. Can't come out here normal, folks. Last time I fell off a stage.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought about that. I thought, shit, man, what if I fucking hurt myself bad enough that I couldn't get back up?
That's awful. Christopher Eve, one bad.
I don't know if it's equestrian not falling off a fucking horse. But yeah,
it's like that's how high that stage was.
It was pretty. Yeah. Well, the stage was only maybe
3 feet, 4 feet,
2 feet.
Oh, not even that high.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, no, I can do that right now. Let me just.
But that goes to show you, right? Any spill in your 40s, 50s could be a, it's just for a lesser man of in his early 20s, this would be just but an embarrassing moment.
That's the thing. So I
For
really
40 or 50-year-old, your
so,
back is out for weeks.
I mean, I could go do it right now. I'll just go jump off my couch and see how it feels. Then you could, yeah, you could. Yeah, I was gonna jump right. Ouch.
Don't mention the vaccine, or they'll shut you off.
But that was the thing. So my back feels a lot better today than it did in the last 2 weeks. It fucking hurts to sit. But again, that's muscles and strains. It didn't help that right afterwards I went and played golf the next day. Not a good idea.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with me. I'm fine.
That's what I did say. I was like, my back's a little stiff, but I'll be great. So I'm fucking hurting. But yeah, that was my story.
Everything. Yeah, that's the follow-up. Everything hurts later too. So even when, like you said, with adrenaline and stuff too, it's like everything was because our recovery time in this age.
I did feel it.
It takes way too long.
I felt it pretty quick. Like I felt like I jammed my back. Like, have you ever stepped off a step, missed a step, and just that's what it felt like. It just felt like my back jammed to the point where I could feel that, like, my spine crooked. I went up there with a curved spine. Hey, everybody, what's wrong with it? Just walking around.
Telling jokes the rest of the
just
time.
Waving around. My back's unstable. Just
this comedy is very distracting.
Yeah, get out of my back.
This guy's a real physical comedy. None of his stuff's funny. He did a fall that nobody's seen, and now he's pretending to be one of those wavy things from a used car lot.
And then I reached my arm up. I can't grab the microphone right now. Just laid on the ground. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Great show.
I'm fine.
Great show,
fine, folks.
Great show. Oh my, is that a cockroach? Oh my, hey, get off.
When I get done from healing, I'm gonna go play golf the next day.
I'm gonna go home, drink a few beers, and I think it's good for golf. Golf's fine.
I'm gonna go walk it off later. That's the best thing I could do for a bad back.
That's what I did. I went and got a roller from one of the hotel gym. So anyways, the show got canceled in San Diego, so we were fucking stuck in Yuma. So we decided to record a podcast.
Yeah, I did see the ad for it.
And this is the intro of our podcast. Again, I got to make sure you can hear all this. But this is the intro of our podcast. We figured since it was 3 dudes in a hotel room with no lighting, recording a podcast, this is the intro music we're going to use. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm going to get an ad, ain't I?
Maybe. Does say you're sharing sound, though.
This is our music.
Oh.
Welcome to Keith Bob's podcast with Coach JC as your host. That's what it felt like. Because I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest of all these fuckers.
Keith's older than you?
Do you want to know how old Keith is? He's in his 60s.
Oh.
Believe that shit? The dude must use tons of lotion or something.
He does not look like that.
Nope.
Yeah,
He's the oldest of all 3 of us.
He's always older than Bob, huh?
Bob was in his 50s, and I'm in my early 50s. So
Coach JC here with the immortal comedian Keith Ellis.
Keith, 120 years old.
You've been telling jokes for 3 centuries, Keith.
Keith's a fucking vampire.
Starts telling jokes about the Victorian age.
All of a sudden,
nobody gets some of his other jokes.
He's all of a sudden the fucking the sun comes out. He retreats.
He's the one that he has to request that he finishes off your event over in Yuma. I went better at night.
So Keith was trying to work an angle, trying to get with a girl from Hooters, which you got to know the girls in Hooters in Yuma, Arizona, are probably not the greatest. So one of them was kind of attractive. So Keith was working his angle, But the problem is, I think she was in her 20s. So even though Keith didn't look too old, he definitely looked too old for hanging out with her. So
that's the other problem, getting old too.
What, girls?
Even if you if you don't even if you don't look your age either, it doesn't matter. You still feel your age, and if you have some semblance of morals in your
brain. Put it this way: when we ordered food, we had to discuss what was going to give us indigestion at the old Hooters. Or like, that'll cause acid reflux later. I don't know if we want to eat that. And what time is it? Because we ate at like 4:30, like old people do. So we ate before the show. 4:30. We had old person dinner.
Like that one's the Seinfeld episode. We got to get there for the early bird.
Yeah, senior citizen.
And then they show up. Jerry makes them show up later, and then they think they're rich. Like comedian. It's like, coming out. Yeah, that's too good for the early bird. The one guy.
Too good for the early bird.
I
felt old. So hanging out. I'm the youngest of the old group. But it was a good show. The show was good. The guys did a good job putting on a show for 26 people. And regardless of me falling off stage, I definitely was the weakest link. And I think I was the weakest link, only not because of falling, but because Bob's a veteran comic. He's pretty good. I had to close the show. It was dark. It's not great when it's dark, can't see your face. And we were already there for almost an hour and a half. So by the time I got up there, they had to listen to another 30 minutes of me. And that was just too long.
Can't compete with these guys. Might as well just fall off the stage and end it.
I was going to run off the stage and just dive off and crash.
I can't be funnier than Keith, so I'm just going to walk off the stage, pretend it was an accident.
Just run super fast. Yeah, it was bad.
Well, we're happy you're alive and doing a little better at least.
Yeah, well.
If we'd known you were going to get injured, you wouldn't have dropped all 3 episodes in a row the last time. Could have staggered him out.
Yeah, well, here's our episode of Coach JC falls off the stage. But it might have been my last comedy show there, MC. I'm here to announce that I may be doing another adventure, and it will not be stand-up comedy. It will be, hopefully, we won't jinx it, and so far it's not looking promising, but it could be something else that goes down another path for me.
Laser tag.
Indoor golf.
I've rented a barn and we've created 18 holes.
Handicap golf indoors. Nope, it will be something down the road of coaching. So hopefully,
I was going to ask you that. Did you have to coach after injuring your back and you're in a wheelchair?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be
walking around. Didn't want to sit in a chair, but this venture may take me to the next level of coaching.
Professor X on the sideline. Tackle, damn it. Tackle. Okay.
I wheeled out. What's wrong with you? Just staring up at him.
What is the coach doing? Looks like he's trying to will the tackle into existence.
He fell out of his chair.
Can't get up.
Around.
It's just, I don't know what happened to Coach since we last seen him.
Just got my whistle.
Emergency whistle. Help me. Falling. I can't get up.
Yeah, shit. I might need a life alert bracelet. That might be my next thing I need to get.
Fall off the stage, you hit it.
My leg.
Help me, Keith.
I did think about that. If I would have fell fucking hard, like not being able to, like the whole show comes to a halt. I fell off the stage. So what a fucking moron.
Well, this will make a couple good shorts or video. I fell off the stage. I've been shot at. I fell off a stage. I fell off a roof.
I went to a comedy show and there's a trap door in the middle of the stage and I fell. Well, I
kicked a female assailant across the club. These are all good titles for
that shorts. Has been an episode of something I never thought that I've been on some stages where fucker, I don't know if it'll hold people standing on that stage. Like at the Orpheum, I purchased these portable stages.
Like a paper mache stage.
And well, that did happen. While we wrapped this up.
Here's your stage.
I bought these two stages that were small. They were probably the size of like 18 inches wide and like 3 feet long. And they get snapped together. So they're like folding tables. And this happened at the Orpheum. So I can't say I never fell off a stage because this stage did collapse. And so while we were on the stage, whoever put the stage together put the legs facing the audience. So the legs would fold underneath the table, but the legs were facing the audience. Should have been the other way. Should have been on the side. So when you
couldn't use the real stage? What the fuck?
No, it was when we were doing this up front rooms, small.
Oh,
rooms.
okay.
So they folded the legs out, but they faced them kind of north and south. So when you're walking on stage, you're walking on the legs to where if the legs were on the edges, then the stage would have just been, it wouldn't have felt like it had that opportunity to fold forward.
Yeah, that would just
standing
fold inside
on the stage. Yep, I'm standing on the stage. I walk to the front of the stage to talk to him, and I feel it kind of wiggle, and then it just goes like it slopes like a ramp. And I'm like, whoa. And the people in the front were like fucking like Shamu. Like, what the fuck? Like they thought I was going to go, jump right on top of them. So
crowd surfing before you said.
So where are you from? Just come right down on top of them. So
little did you know that years later you would fall off a stage.
Yeah. So I have had an almost fall. But that was funny because we had to fix the stage during the show. We're like, everybody, time out. We got to see what's going on because the legs weren't locked. So they were just folded out, but they weren't secured. So they were just buckling in. But it was a slow motion fall. So it was
did you actually fix it? Did you get on it again and actually fix it correctly?
We had to get underneath there. We're like, time out. We don't want to fall on you. So we had to fix the stage up. So
we have no space. So we need to be elevated from you. We can't look at you in the eye.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We were about 1.5 feet above them. Probably 2 feet. We're 2 feet up. So it was fucking bad idea.
We're going to stand on this Thanksgiving table and tell jokes.
Hey, dude, it's like the old days back in the Westerns. Hear ye, welcome to our show.
Microphone. We don't have a microphone, so we're just going to use the speakerphone to tell jokes.
We didn't need a microphone. We could have yelled at the 80 people sitting in this small room. All right, me podcast, you listen. We're going to wrap it up. Anything MC?
Like, subscribe, share this video, please.
Yeah.
See you next show.
Like, subscribe, and please, we lost a viewer. Please come back.
Lost the viewer.
Please come back. We're sorry.
We lost a subscriber.
Whatever we said, we apologize.
The subscriber got banned.
Subscriber,
and that's how we lost them.
Please. Subscribe.
Please come back. Somebody who's not been a subscriber, please replace the one we lost.
We need another one. All right, me podcast. You listen. Thanks for listening. Subscribe, and we are out.